Hey, what's up, everybody? I've got a classic edition of Dear Meathead. Back from 2017, Dear Meathead's been around for years, for crying out loud. So this is from the Lost Zane recordings, which I publish 2 full-length, 3-hour-plus episodes of the Lost Zane recordings from my radio show on WBBL twice a week on the Patreon. Check it out at patreon.com/Eric Zane. If you want to get in on that action, it's a lot of fun. I add that to the vast amount of programming that I post on patreon.com/Eric Zane. You're good for 11 bonus shows, hours and hours of bonus material every week when you sign up for the listener-supported, ad-free Patreon. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. You see how it works is the free podcast. Anybody can get that. Thank you so much if you've ever given me even a moment of your time listening to it. But if you really want to get deep on the show, you sign up for the Patreon. We can keep you busy with tons of things to listen to. I know a lot of people listen to a lot of stuff through their mobile device. So I give you that option if you want. Patreon.com/Eric Zane. $5 or $10 a month. The $5 a month is all the audio. The $10 a month is the audio, the video, and the live streams. Okay? And then if you want, you can convert it to a yearly, and I'll take 10% off of that cost. So there you go. You're getting it pretty darn cheap. Thank you so much for checking this free view out, though. Here you go. Time now for Dear Meathead, brought to you by, Signature Investigations Group, the private investigators. What the hell am I going to need a private investigator for? Well, excuse me. If you're in like a custody dispute and the significant other you think is up to no good and not doing a good job, you call on Signature Investigations Group. They do their thing. They get an armada of evidence that says that he or she is not so good. Boom, no good. Then you get the kids. Maybe you're vetting an employee, things like that. They take care of it all. You want to make sure that the people are who they say they are. Signature Investigations Group. That's what they're all about. Let's bring them in right now for Dear Meathead. Hi, Dad. How are you?
Hey, good morning, son. How are you today?
Couldn't be better. What's going on in your world?
Good. Just want to tell you something before you wind up program. Maybe I need an investigator to investigate my oldest kid.
Oh.
He sounds a little goofy.
Oh, you heard Norman on the radio? Yeah.
No, I did not.
Oh, well, then what are you referring to?
It's Jimmy.
Oh, I don't know what's going on with him.
Nothing.
Okay.
He's just a good kid.
Okay, you were being funny is what you were doing.
I am.
Okay. I thought something was going on.
I got one of you guys investigated. I don't know what's going on.
I thought you were going to say, yes, he's trafficking cocaine. He's got an operation.
Maybe I got to have you investigated.
Well, all right. Well, a couple things we need to know. First of all, is Joanne nearby? Because we're going to need to hear her laughing in the background at some point.
Oh, she won't leave my sight, let me tell you that.
Okay, very good. Now, if people want to talk to you, I know you like talking to them on the phone, Dad. 800-785-1073 on the Al and Bob's phone line. If you have a question for Dad on Dear Meathead. And, Dad, say hello to Jeremy from Saranac, please.
Hey, my man Jeremy, good morning.
Hey, Meathead, how you doing?
Good. How about yourself?
Oh, not too bad. Hanging in there.
You know, the day that you quit talking to me, I'm going to come back down and visit you at your home.
Oh, God. Yeah, okay. Sure. Absolutely.
That won't happen, Meathead. I love talking to you every week. So
all right.
Don't worry about
He's
that.
on a run.
Yep. All right, so what's your question, Jeremy?
Okay, so recently we've had an older gentleman, family friend that has kind of fallen on hard times, needs help around the house. And I've went over there and helped him out a few times. Every time I go over there, though, he seems to have some pretty hard gas. He farts quite a bit. And the last couple of times, I've literally heard him say the word "uh-oh," and then the smell gets a lot more pungent, and I'm pretty sure that it was more than a fart.
Oh.
And I continue to help, but it's just almost unbearable.
Yeah.
I've said something to the member of my family about it, and they said don't say anything.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things where it's too much to handle. It almost makes me want to puke. So how should I go about maybe talking to him without offending him or the rest of my family.
Dad, what do you think?
I got an answer.
Okay.
When you go to visit him, have a face mask put on you and walk in. Hey, how you doing and all that. And then he's going to question, hey, how come you got a mask on you? He says, I don't know. You tell him, as soon as I walk in here, there's some kind of an odor in the air that I can't recognize. So
Yeah. Now,
I wear the mask.
Now, Dad, that's interesting because normally you're very straightforward, but this is more like gamesmanship.
Well, yeah. Hey, you don't want to hurt his feelings, maybe. Do that. And then he's going to recognize maybe I'm a fart guy.
Maybe you're a fart guy.
That's actually really good advice.
Yeah, man, that just might work,
be the
Jeremy.
best advice.
Jeremy, can you try that and let us know how it goes?
Absolutely,
try
because
it.
I have masks that I can bring from work, and that is actually great advice. I will do that.
I need a picture. I need video of this interaction, too.
And okay. Oh my gosh, something died in your house, maybe. Let's go check it out.
Let's go investigate, and then like kind of like it smells like it's coming from your rectum area operation.
No. You don't want to do that. Okay. No. Then the mystery is not solved, and it's not a good thing.
Yes.
You don't want the mystery to go away.
Yes. All right, Jeremy, is that good?
Yep, that's great.
All right, buddy, thank you.
Really?
Yep, that's it. 800-785-1073. You can call on the Alan Bob's phone line if you have a question for Dad on Dear Meathead. Anonymous writes this, Dad. I hate my job, Meathead. My wage has only gone up by pennies over the past 5 years at the same company, while my family needs and future wishes have gone up tenfold. I started living in my mom's basement, with my wife and daughter, but I somehow managed to get a home in Jenison. I have an interview today for a better opportunity, and I'm 99% sure that I'll get the new job. Is it okay to give my 2 weeks' notice on the day of the interview? I can't wait to quit this dump and be able to call in to the show to talk to you. Signed, Anonymous.
Mr. Anonymous, I'm sorry to hear that you're having this situation, but I think you should go approach the employer and tell them exactly what it is. That, hey, listen, I've been here for so long, and this is what my wages is, and I cannot survive on it. Okay? Mm-hmm. Now, I'm going to be leaving you. I'm going to give you a 2-week notice, just like I should be. If you want it, I will give you the 2 weeks notice. If you don't, I'll put in my 2 weeks and get out. Be about it.
I think he's jumping the gun, though, isn't he? Because he doesn't yet have the job. He thinks he's going to get the job.
Oh, okay. Yes, I am jumping the gun. Well, okay. As soon as you get the job, do it that way.
Okay. Oh.
And the notice is a good thing. You're being a very intelligent person doing that.
Yeah.
However, your pocketbook is also in needing of you quitting and telling him. So, no, give him a notice.
Dad, very good. Sarah writes this. Dear Meathead, we have hosted exchange students for 3 years. You know, that's like a person coming in from another country to continue their education. First 2 years were boys. It's a wonderful, rewarding experience for the family and our son, who is 13, since he is an only child. This year, our exchange student was female. She loves to do makeup. My son lets her practice on him. I know it's harmless, and it's a way for them to bond and have fun, she writes. My husband throws a fit every time. I know it's not going to hurt my son in his sexuality, and I don't see the big deal. She is only here for 8 more weeks, and it's going to be hard to say goodbye. Is it wrong that I don't get upset about it like my husband? Should I tell my son no? It's not like he's out of the house with it on. What are your thoughts? Love you, Meathead.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Love you back, first of all. It's a situation that maybe you are jumping the gun. Really. However, what does your son say is a question that you should ask your son. How do you feel about him or her doing this to you? So let him tell you what it is.
Yeah.
And maybe you ought to bite the bullet and let her go for 8 weeks and get rid of her.
Well,
but it's annoying. I can really appreciate how she's feeling about her son being a mannequin.
Well, I think she doesn't have a problem with it. It's Dad. Dad's like, come on, I don't want makeup on my son.
Well,
and
that's again. But let the boy make a decision. That's all.
If you think about it,
if he likes it, let him go through it.
I think he thinks he's going to get
the husband. Listen, 8 weeks, bite the bullet.
Well, Dad might be C-blocking, because what if this is his way, Dad, of endearing himself to her, and then maybe
Well, all right. The next step would be, listen, we don't like you to do that. Don't allow her to do that. That's all there's to it. I'm your dad. I'm your mom.
Okay.
You listen to me.
All right. You only do it with us.
Yeah. Hang on a second, Dad. Let me introduce you to Tom here. Dad, say hi to Tom in Gun Lake again. Eric Zane for HelloFresh. You're going to save 60% plus free shipping. Pay attention. Here are the options for you. Take the family out to eat, and then you're bankrupt by the end of the month. That's out. Okay, I'm going to plan a bunch of meals. I'm going to do research, hours on end, go to the store, buy all this stuff. Somebody's going to crash into my car. I'm going to get home. Nobody's going to like it because I didn't do the recipe right. The instructions weren't clear. It goes to waste in the fridge. Blow even more money. And then everybody thinks you're a terrible preparer of meals. Or you can call upon America's #1 meal kit, HelloFresh. I would just like you to try this. We go way back, you and I. So just try this just once. Go to HelloFresh.com/Zane60, and then you'll use the code Zane60 for 60% off plus free shipping. So the box comes to your door after you make the various checks of what you like and how much food you actually want to get, and then let it play out. It comes to your door. The instructions are perfect. They're on individual cards. All of the portions are measured so that nothing goes to waste. You plate the food, you pass it along to the family at the table, and they're like, this is fantastic. I am not kidding you. It is a life game changer. HelloFresh. Again, you go to HelloFresh.com/Zane60 and use the code Zane60, and that's 60% off plus free shipping. Now, this offer does not last forever, so now is the perfect time. As I'm talking to you, log on, do it, sign up, and then get ready to have some fun and be admired by your family and friends. And make sure you tell me how it goes. Reach out to me on email or whatever. Scream at me when I'm running down the street and tell me that I was right, because I am right. HelloFresh is fantastic. I swear by it. I love these folks. HelloFresh.com/Zane60 and use the code Zane60 for 60% off plus free shipping. They didn't become America's #1 meal kit by doing anything other than being the best. Thank you, HelloFresh.
Another pointless video call where nothing gets done. I think you're on mute, David.
Sorry. What did I miss?
IT just approved Miro for the whole company.
Miro? That's the...
Online whiteboard. For team collaboration. We can make these long video meetings so much shorter with Miro boards. We can share ideas, feedback, and updates on them whenever. Actually see what we're talking about.
It's all online.
Miro will make our flexible work setup so much easier. With one virtual space for our brainstorms, projects, presentations.
Oh, that sounds kind of amazing. So I don't need to wake up for 6 a.m. calls with the London office anymore.
Now you're getting it.
Don't let time zones get in the way of your team working well together. See why 99% of the Fortune 100 trust Miro to get good work done from anywhere. Get your first 3 boards free at Miro.com. That's MIRO.com.
Hello, Tom. How are you doing?
Hey, Meathead. Thanks for taking my call.
You're
Hey,
quite
my
welcome.
question for you today is that I need some help with is my youngest daughter is starting college in the fall, and she just recently asked me to go to her first college orientation meeting with her, and I'm kind of debating whether to make her go by herself or not.
to just be more independent. What do you think? Should I go with her, or should I make her go by herself?
Well, actually, I think I really want to give it a thought, but you should go with her because a father or a mother continuously being with the children for their well-being, it's a good thing. You're showing an interest in her by being with her to check this out because you let them know somewhat that you have the experience. They don't have it. This is a brand new chapter in their lives. So, no, you should go with her.
What do you think about that, Tom? Is that tough? Is that tough to swallow?
No, I think that's probably good advice. I've been kind of hauling on it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're showing love to your daughter. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, I think that'll pay back in the long run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank
Nice
you,
job.
Meathead.
All right, Tom.
You're quite welcome.
All right, buddy. 800-785-1073. We have a little bit of time left if anybody does want to get through and talk to Dad himself. Let's see here. This one, Dad. Hey, guy. My 10-year-old daughter, Marissa, this person writes, overheard me listening to this show recently, and she loves Dear Meathead. She said,
"Good God!"
She said she'd love to hear her name mentioned on the radio. Now, I don't know if he even gives her name. Maybe he does. Oh no, he did. Marissa. She'd love to hear her name mentioned on the radio. So I ask you, Meathead, can you give Marissa some life advice?
Life advice,
yeah,
right?
Whatever you have. Drew.
All right. How old is Marissa?
Marissa is 10. And so could you give some advice to 10-year-old Marissa in Saratoga Springs, New York, Dad?
Yes. Marissa, it's really nice to hear from you. I have a little bit of advice from you. You're only 10 years young. You have not experienced a lot of life experiences.
Situation.
Keep on growing on your own the way that you do. Mm-hmm. Your parents are loving you. You don't need to know a lot of things in life. Just learn loving your parents. Your parents always mean the best thing for you. Other than that, enjoy the day, and God bless you.
All right, there you go. Yeah, that's excellent. Well done. Well done. Let's go to Megan in GR. Dad, say hi to Megan.
Hello, Megan.
Hey, Meathead. Love you.
Love you too, honey. Met you, but I love you.
All right, well, I won't throw any crazy questions at you this week.
Okay.
I have 3 boys. They are 10, 11, and 12, and they are kind of in that age where they are acting disrespectful a little bit, and they don't always want to listen when I tell them to do something.
Situation.
And I've tried a couple different punishments, and I'm just wondering if you have any suggestions for maybe how else I could get through to them.
Dad?
Well, here's the situation. You're having 3 boys that are, which, by the way, congratulations, having 3 boys, that they're growing up, and they're trying to expand their wings to be a big man. Okay?
Yeah.
Let them be that way with the constructive information you can give them. Punishing a boy constantly is not a good key to this successful family.
Right.
But tell them how they hurt you when they're acting out stupidly. So don't punish them. Punishment is not the best thing in the world.
Boy, you've come a long way. You used to hit me with Hot Wheels tracks.
Well, a little bit. So I didn't know you remember that.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, punishing a child 10 years old is not a good thing.
Yeah.
You got to love them, and you got to express things with love. That's all there is to it.
Megan, thank you, okay?
Thanks, Meathead.
Okay. All right. Let's do one more here. Say hi to John, Dad.
Hello, John.
Hello, Ruben.
How are you? Oh, I like you calling with my real name.
Well, yeah, you've earned the respect. Hey,
Okay, thank you.
And even though I love the Dear Meathead thing, and I love people calling you Meathead, I think that you earn the respect of being called Ruben.
That's nothing. That's okay.
Hey, you raised a fine son, and there's Eric. But I was just wondering, what is your favorite childhood memory of Eric?
Well, it's not a favorite, really, but that sticks in my mind really strong.
Hitting him with Hot Wheels tracks?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't that. It was the fact that he and his brother had a fight, and he had an apparatus in his hand. He lunged it at him.
Oh, is that the knife?
That's right.
Yeah.
Apparatus.
And when I got a hold of that information, I was furious. And
well, he deserved it.
we were standing in a basement,
Yeah.
and I really wanted to do some damage.
Yeah.
But I decided, no, that's not the best way
Not
to
a
go.
good situation.
And that's not a favorite, but that always sticks in my mind.
stands out.
First.
Why does
How
that
could I
stand
have
out?
two of my boys have an issue, and one of them
Yeah.
does what he just did.
Yeah, he deserved it. But look, hey, I can't believe that's what stands out.
That stands out. That
my God.
never leaves my mind.
Johnny, thank you, man.
Yep.
All right, buddy.
A good one.
Tim, final call. Final email, final call. This is Tim. Dad, say hi to Tim.
Hello,
Hey, how you
Tim.
doing,
How are
Dad?
you?
Okay.
What happened?
Yeah, nothing. It was you guys were talking at the same time, but let's try it again. Dad, say hello to Tim.
Hello, Tim.
Hello.
How are you?
I got a question about what's going on in North Korea.
Yes.
And
In where?
I was just wondering,
North Korea.
if
Okay.
the Chinese
Okay.
president actually said that the
Jesus.
What happened?
I don't know. Hang
what
on.
was what was that?
I don't know. Let's start over. Somebody hit a button. It wasn't me. You wanted to know what about Tim, what do you want to know about North Korea?
I was just going to say, what do you think about the president, the Chinese president, thinking it was okay to do that to all them people in Syria?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna paraphrase that.
I understand the gist of what he's saying.
Yeah,
You do?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's your take on that, Dad?
All right. The Chinese
Yeah.
bands together,
Yeah.
and this is all politics, okay?
Right. Yes. Okay.
Now, Mr. Korea,
Mr. Korea. Yeah.
Mr. Korea, I call him,
Yeah.
is a 12-year-old kid
Yeah.
that gets his hands on atomic weapons and so forth,
Right.
flexing his muscles, and he is licking his chops to own South Korea.
Right. Right. Mm-hmm.
He's really need to be taught a lesson, but then again, at the expense of human lives, this guy is totally on a rampage to have a military strength.
Yeah.
You see what that in the show pictures that they show, the thousands of people are marching and so forth.
Yeah.
He needs.
situation.
You cannot explode a bomb in there and kill 200,000 of his people just because we want to show our muscles. This is a dangerous situation, but something has to go wrong by the way of punishing him.
Yeah.
Militarily is not the key.
Yeah. You gotta give them a punishment like you did to Megan's kids. No punishment.
No problem. This is the punishment is at the expense of other people's lives.
Yes, that's
You
true.
can't be fooling around with that. And the guy is a monger that is really wanting to have power.
Like a fish.
So, honestly, I really don't have an answer other than detonating a bomb.
Okay.
But
I think we're done.
but then again, that's not exactly the key that I have for his situation.
Situation.
Here, this situation is to get the countries that are surrounding him bill against him and get rid of him.
Tim.
Or pardon me, hire somebody to put a bullet in his head.
All right. Tim, it's going to...
Yeah, I agree with you.
Yep.
Also, when Trump heard that he said that it was okay to do that. If I was him, I would have punched him right in the face.
Right in the face.
Started World War III. But anyway.
Right.
All right. Hey. All right, Tim.
All right.
Tim,
I'm talking with you.
All right, buddy. Way to go. That was a good job, Tim. Thank you. Yeah.
Hey.
All right. We'll see you around. See you next time. Talk to you next time. All right. There you go, Dad. It is another historic round of Dear Meathead.
All right, boy, these are tough questions these guys had. They're pretty smart fellows.
Oh, yeah. That's what
Lady.
Tim was just...
yeah,
he is...
You're a rocket scientist, right?
Good stuff.
And he's serious about his brain, really.
Dad, once again, magnificent time on Dear Meathead, okay?
All right. Thank you so much, and you guys have a great day.
Okay, Dad. Love you. Talk
Love you, too.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye, guy.
You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cats in the cradle.
That's it. My free view of the Lost Zane recordings, a classic edition of Dear Meathead. The full show from that show on WBBL is available at patreon.com/Eric Zane. I'm just thankful for the time, folks. Have a good one. Till next time. Bye-bye.
With one of the best savings rates in America, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Even easier than choosing Slash to be in your band.
Next up for lead guitar. You're in.
Cool. Yep, even easier than that. And with no fees or minimums on checking and savings accounts, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One N.A. member FDIC.
Wendy's 2 for $6 lets you mix and match some of our best items, like Dave Single with a 10-piece crispy nugs, medium strawberry lemonade with a spicy chicken sandwich, spicy chicken with a Dave Single with a strawberry lemonade, strawberry lemonade, if you're into that. Chicken Sam, crispy nugs, strawberry lemonade, Dave's, nugs, Sam. Whew. Pick what you want at a price you want. Choose wisely. Choose Wendy's 2 for $6.
For a limited time, price and participation may vary at U.S. Wendy's. On the card only. Single item at regular price.